What's up, everybody? This is Brian, and today we're going to be opening up some Brothers War collector boosters. A little bit of a glare here, but I'm super excited for this set. It's fantastic. Brothers War, all the lore, so many artifacts, pretty fantastic. We're gonna open up a lot of great things in this set. Some awesome things you can get in the collector boosters. Let's go ahead, we'll open it up, see what we get today. The old border artifacts also have some of the, oh man, it's always tough to open. Some of the serialized cards, right? So serialized cards, that'd be amazing to get. We're not gonna get my hopes up, but makes it super fun. I've opened a lot of like the booster packs of this set and did a little bit of a draft. And these are really fun boosters to open because of the artifact slot and the old border. So it is open, just the box too. A lot of the mythics like the Mishra, and the Urza, they are the mythics. Those are awesome cards, especially for Commander. They're amazing. Even the rare Urzas and Mishra. Obviously, Mox Amber, so many good things. A lot of the artifacts are some awesome cards that, I'll go ahead and move some of this. A lot of the artifact cards are so usable in so many different sets and so many different ways to play. Modern and also Commander. All of the above. All right, let's go ahead. Let's open the first pack. All right. So there is also, these look pretty good. There's not a lot of curling on these too. I mean, these were in the box, but there's not a lot. Not yet. Not yet. And the foiling actually looks really good on these. So we have a bunch of commons, and I know that one of the uncommons, let's see if I pull it. One of the uncommon artifacts has seen a lot of use. And wow, these foils actually look really good. Like really good. The lands are pretty sweet too. And there we go. All right. So, oh, there's a little line down there. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So we did get the land, put the commons and uncommons over here. So here we have our first rare foil, Mishra's Foundry. Then we see Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. So there's also a few Commander cards in the set that are worth a little bit. And Something of the Woods is a green one that I definitely am looking for. But we'll see what we get. So Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, whatever. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hexavis. Ichor Wellspring. Like the old border foils though, just, they look fantastic. Pristine Talisman, Maze Mine Tomb, and what do we got? And then I forgot to talk about this. So we also have our Transformers cards. So I did not pull this one yet. There's a couple cool Transformers cards. So there's one of them, Mythic Ultra Magnus Tactician. And then we also have, oh, that's cool. So this is the full art foil Ashnod Flesh Mechanist. That's pretty sweet. So like in that pack, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 rares, right? Like one in a mythic. So 1, 2, okay, that's not rare. Okay, sorry. 3, 4, 5. 5 rares. 5 rares and a mythic in that one pack. Pretty amazing. This is why I love opening collector boosters. Not easy on the wallet, but they are so fun to open. So the Transformers thing, if you like it, then you probably love this set. Just the chance to get them. I'm not a super huge fan of Transformers. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not a super huge fan. Take a drink real quick. But it's still kind of cool. I just love the old border stuff. I did get both of the Commander Precons just because I love the old borders. So we have Wasteful Harvest, Astronaut's Intervention. I'll get through some of these, but wow, I'm not gonna lie. The spoiling on this set actually looks really good. I'm impressed, Wizards. Maybe we're getting better, maybe, probably not. And like, so I know a lot of people brought this up of like how that dude in the background here is just like whitewashed. Is that like an error? We're not sure. I saw some people post about that. I'm not too sure about that. So here's a rare, Legions to Ashes, foil rare. Couple stray marks up there. And some like random marks right there. I can't tell if that's part of the border. In the Trenches. Okay, so here is another Mythics. We have 2 Mythics so far. We'll keep track of the Mythics. In the Trenches. Artificer's Dragon. It's pretty cool. I mean, any dragon's always cool, right? Bonesaw. And we got to keep track too. See if we get anything with serialized. I got to remember to look. Bonesaw. I mean, it's not something that you think you're going to get, but Ivory Tower. Helm of the Host. Fantastic. Look at like this old border stuff. Helm of the Host. Like, you're not going to pull. It's just, you're just so fun to pull some of this stuff. Like Helm of the Host. When are you going to pull that? And then look. This is, so that was a Mythic too. So this is our, Optimus Prime hero. And also, I forgot about this too. There's some Shattered Glass. Now this one isn't Shattered Glass, but there's some Shattered Glass of these Transformers that are worth a little bit more. So we have, this is our Optimus Prime hero, and there's back to the other one too, I think. But that's a Mythic as well. And then we did get a old border foil Goblin Charbelcher. I know there's a combo with this in there somewhere, but like that old border foil is just something else. Like, look at that. That just looks so good. Old border foils, man. So right now we've opened 2 packs. We are 4 Mythics in. 2 are the, it's kept open. 2 are of the Transformers. And then we also have the In the Trenches and the Helm of the Host. I'm actually really excited about the Helm of the Host. Lots of fun stuff you can do with that. And then here's some of the others. The Astronaut. There's Astronaut. Sorry, Aeronaut. Not Astronaut. See, almost the same thing. There's the planes. I am looking for some of the islands. Oh, look at that. What's really funny. So this is my second one of these in foil too. But this is just fantastic. Whenever a land, so just think about that, right? A land, even near opponents, especially in Commander, a land enters, you create a tapped power token. This is my second foil version, but that's sweet. So that's another, and I don't know if anybody's read the lore behind this, but Takesha Digsite Mentor is the mentor to Urza and Mishra, where Mishra, spoiler alert, Mishra kills her on accident when they were feuding. But that's pretty sweet. And look at that. Whoa. So that must be, that's the commander icon right there. So Terra Sierra's Devastation. It's pretty sweet. Elsewhere Flask. So they must have like 1 foil old border stuff, and probably that's like the chance for to have it as the see if you can get serialized or whatever. But there's the Elsewhere Flask, and then hey, Mishra's Bauble. Can't go wrong with that. Non-foil. Can't go wrong with Mishra's Bauble, especially right now. Thorn of the Amethyst. Look at that. Non-creature spell costs 1 more to cast. It's pretty sweet. And then we have, oh wow, Starscream. And then look, there's another one too. There's another rare behind it, but Starscream foil. And then we also have a Painland in the back. And I didn't open a lot of Painlands. My friend and I were talking about this. There's not a lot of Painlands, and this is a full art. But that's actually really sweet. That looks really good. There's like nothing on that. But the Starscream looks sweet too. That looks really good. Nothing on there, Starscream. That looks really good as a foil. Love that land. Love that we got a Mishra's Bauble. All right, so I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythics. I've opened what, 3? I've opened 3 packs. I feel like I've gotten a Transformers in each pack so far. So pretty crazy. Look at that, Evolving Wilds. Just having Evolving Wilds in foil. Don't have a lot of those. It's like some Refinery. Alloy Animist. Oh, there we go. So there's an island I'll probably use. I have original, like the all blue Urza for Commander. And that, I'll probably be putting some of these in there. It's always tough on figuring out what lands you want to put in Commander decks, but it fits Urza, man. So Simeon Simulacrum. A rare. Feldon. I did pull a couple of those when I was opening boosters. Full art. Geology Enthusiast. Full art. Self-assembler. Old border foil. Look at that, back-to-back self-assemblers. Oh yeah, and then there's the schematic art. So these are back-to-back schematic arts. But I forgot about that too. There's so many different types. So there's a schematic art of different things. I'll have to go back and take a look. Maybe some of that stuff that I pulled earlier was schematic art and I just didn't even know it. And then Sculpting Steel. And then, holy smokes, is there one in every single one? So there's another one, Ratchet, Field Mechanic, or sorry, Mechanic, Field Medic. Double-sided there. And then Fauna Shaman, full art foil. And that looks pretty good. Maybe like one roller mark. So with the Fauna Shaman, right? So you pay 1, discard a creature card. Then you search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Especially if you're discarding things like into your, and you need to discard things, right? Into your graveyard in order to get them back or whatever. It's pretty good. All right, so look at that. I feel like so far we've opened up one, and I know those are getting into there. We've opened up one of the Transformers per pack. I don't know if it's not supposed to happen, right? I don't think it is. The Fall of Krug, Recruitment Officer, and there's a Forest. Those are pretty sweet. There we go. Okay, so there's one of those lands, the Pain lands. Great in Pioneer. Llanowar Wastes. Foil, not the full art version. Harbin, Vanguard Aviator. There we go. So this is one of the Commander rares. Kayla's Music Box. Soul Guide Lantern. Chromatic Star. Nice. Still waiting for that Mox, but there's another one. Another Mythic. Mind's Eye, and that's a schematic. That's pretty good. And then, I swear to goodness, is there really supposed to be one of these per pack? Soundwave, Sonic Spy. I can't tell. That's another Mythic, and then we have a foil schematic Cloud Key, which I did just put in to my Urza deck too, but I didn't get a foil, so now I have to put that foil in there. So this is after this one, we'll be halfway through, right? Like super fun opening. I'm not gonna lie, like these are pretty fun opening because you just get, what's in the standard set. You have a chance to get so much other stuff, and now a lot of people don't like the variations. It's getting a little out of hand with all the variations, but it's kind of cool to pull like all these different types of things. Goblin Firebomb, Sprite. And I don't even know if we've pulled, oh, nice, there's another foil. Foil Island, I have to look at that one. There's a Loran of the Third Path. So Third Path, there's also like the Feldon of the Third Path, stuff like that. There must be a few of these. That looks pretty sweet. Tyrant of Carriages. Care, whatever it is. Nice dragon. Enters this field 4 damage to any target. It's pretty sweet. Sardian Avenger. Ivory Tower. Soul Guide Lantern. All these old border ones. Inspiring Sanctuary. It's pretty cool. And then once again, I swear to goodness, it must be, right? Starscream again. It's gotta be that every single pack has one. Gixium Puppeteer. That's the full art foil. It's pretty sweet. But right, I feel like we have gotten so many of the robots. We're starting the second half now. Still waiting on that Mox. Still waiting on see if we get any of the numbered. That'd be sweet, right? Clay, Mishra's Rust, Goliath, Combat Courier. Look at that, almost like a whole artifacts, right? It's pretty nuts. Thopter Architect. We got a Forest, and then we start some of our rares. Visions of Phyrexia. Sweet art. Draconic Destiny. So there's another mythic. I might have to check our mythic count after this. And then nice. Urza, Chief Artificer. So this is the Precon. This is the guy that's in the Precon. So of course I already have one of him, but it's kind of cool. Get another. Pristine Talisman. Ornithopter. Journeyman's Kite. Right. And then we have Megatron Tyrant. Another one of the robots. Siege Veteran. No, Siege Veteran's pretty good. I pulled him in a draft and was able to use him at the beginning of combat. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. And then when another soldier you control dies, create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. Pretty sweet. All right, on to the next one. Survivor, Energy, Tanosis, Tinkering. Good, another island. I do like those are pretty sweet. Some of the islands that have been coming out recently are pretty sweet as well, but here's a Teresian Mindbreaker, also pretty awesome. With Unearth, the Stone Brain. So I'm wondering how people in Modern, if they are using this. I know they said that this was going to be a force in Modern for sideboard, but don't know if it actually came to fruition or not, but that's pretty sweet. Wreck Hunter with Flash, black with Flash. Get out of here. Foundry Inspector, nice, with a little foil action. Might put that in for, oh, there we go. So back-to-back Foundry Inspector. So this is the schematic. This is just normal foil. Kind of like the just normal on that one. Still pretty cool nonetheless. Black Blade Reforged. That's pretty cool. +1/+1 freeze land you control. That's kind of good, especially in a land deck, right? And then once again, another one. It's got to be one per pack. It's got to be, right? Am I right? And holy smokes. Just saw what was in that pack. About to freak out. Just saw it was at the bottom. We did it. I'm glad I got this. So we got the Jetfire right here. And then, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby. I'm going to put that in the sleeve right now. We did, by George, get a serialized card. A nice and even one, too. 300 out of 500. So 500 of these exist. Burnished Heart. Could it have been on a better one? Absolutely. But But schematic, look at that. 300 out of 500. Saw it here. Never in a million years thought I'd pull one of these in one of my packs. It's got that little Christmas magic. Little Christmas magic coming at you. But look at that. Saw here, look at that burnished heart. 300 out of 500. I love that it's even. I love that it's 100, like 300 out of 500. Even on a burnished heart. Pretty cool to pull. Burnished heart. Got to pull that off to the side. That's fantastic. Once again, never in a million years. Even on a burnished heart, that's super cool to pull. Wow, still in shock. That makes the whole box worth it. That's absolutely nuts. Urza, Power Stone Prodigy. So also, wanted to talk about this. I love the fact that they made a mythic, a rare. Still haven't pulled any of the mythics. I really want the Ursa mythic and the Mishra. But also they have the uncommons too, right? So they have the mythics, the rares, the uncommons. I don't think they did a common, but kind of like all through their history. That's pretty sweet. So there is that, and then this, then the swamp. Looks pretty sweet. All right, then we get to the rares. Right, there hasn't been any two boxes, right? Where super box, right? We got one of those. Still can't believe we pulled that. Perennial Behemoth. You may play lands from your graveyard. It's actually pretty dope. And you can unearth that for 2. That's probably why it's fantastic. Hercule's Final Meditation. Smelting Vat from the Commander set. And then look at that. Hey, burnished chart again. A little bit different. So that's the normal one. We pulled obviously the schematic that went with the numbered cards. Oh, Platinum Angel. Dang it. Now I gotta figure out what I want to do because I just put one of the secret lair Platinum Angels in Urza. But this old border schematic looks freaking awesome. And then once again, one of these. I was like, get out of here with that. And what? So some of these tokens. So you can pull tokens that are the robot. I had no idea. Look at that. There's like a basketball hoop in the background. What? Journeyman's Kite. Cyclonus. There's got to be one of these per pack, right? It's got to be. So we got 3 more. Still can't believe we pulled one of the serialized cards. One of 500 exist. Fantastic. It's Acacia's Dig Site. Man, I don't even know if we pulled one of those. The uncommons, the Wirewood Might or something. Something might. But all right, so here's one of the two-sided ones, right? Phyrexian Dragon Engine. And there's the bottom. So I don't have this one in foil, but I have the other version. Pretty sweet. Oh, I gotta keep track of the. Wow. All right, so Teething Wormlet, Glint Raker, Soul Guide Lantern, Millstone. Ooh, that's a pretty sweet one. Sword of the Meek. Another mythic. Blaster Combat DJ? What? Morale Booster. Semblance Anvil. See, some of these, like, I'm going to have to go back and take a look, like, Semblance Anvil. That's pretty, all right, that's pretty sweet. Costs 2 less to cast, and for 3, just exile something. That's not bad. All right, 2 more. Burnished Cart. Serialized. Come on, Mox Amber. Come on, one of the brothers in Mythic. Spotter Thopter. Obliterating Bolt. Mountain. Hey, there's Urza Prince Krug. So that's the rare, right? So I have one of the foils of him too. So that's just one of the normal foils, but he's pretty sweet too. Artifact creatures get +2/+2. Make a copy for 6 of an artifact. Battlefield Forge, Painland Full Art, Scavenge Brawler, Commander, Self-Assembler, Shaker Wellspring, Cloud Key Schematic. Then we have Slicer Hired Muscle. Oh, nice. So Slicer Hired Muscle foil. That's a mythic. Then Fortified Beachhead full art foil. Pretty sweet. Soldier decks. All right, this is our last one. Last one. All right, here we go. Supply Drop. Goblin Blast Runner. Airlift Chaplain. Chaplain. Goblin Firebomb. Disciples of Gix and a Swamp. All right, so here we go. Tyrant of Care Ridges. Fateful Handoff, full art. Scholar of New Horizons. Springleaf Drum Schematic. Swiftfoot Boots. That's pretty cool. I haven't pulled any of those. Swiftfoot Boots is pretty sweet. That's the schematic. Journeyman's Kite. And then we have our upside down robot mythic. Then what do we got? Ooh, an unwinding clock foil. Heck yeah. Then the Forest Dryad. Unwinding clock foil to go ahead and send us off. Unwinding clock. That's an awesome one. Untap all artifacts you control during each other player's untap step. For Urza, yes please, all blue Urza. Whew. Nice. All right, so after this, these are all of our, let me put that over here. These are all of our mythics, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 mythics. So I don't know if everybody else is getting those same pull rates. Sounds like there's going to be one of each of these bots in every single of the packs. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I didn't think that was going to happen. Or I didn't think that was what how it worked. I thought they were just going to be kind of placed throughout, but it looks like there was. And then serialized cards. We will see what happens with these serialized cards. I'm just pumped to get one. It's like super pumped to get one. Even if it is a burnished heart. Look at that, 300 out of 500. Yes, please, that is fantastic. So once again, that was super fun. That is it. That was super fun. Got a lot of crazy stuff, which is fantastic. Got a lot of the rares, a lot of mythics. I was still waiting on some of the Urza, but like that Platinum Angel, that the Mind's Eye. There's a lot of great stuff in here. That was mythic. The Sarinth Great Worm, fantastic stuff. Helm of the Host, I didn't even think about that one. But Helm of the Host is absolutely fantastic. Just getting all of those is great. But other than that, I hope you guys had fun. This was a really fun opening. I mean, just pulling this thing is pretty sweet. But hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you next time.